Hi, sorry about the noise again, but can't really be helped since I'm always at work and doing most of these videos while I'm at work because I'm always here. Something we have to kind of contend with. Anyway, what I wanted to talk about today is a very short description, and in the comments below I will add a demonstration, a small video demonstration of how this works. But basically what I've got is a sugar packet, and with that sugar packet I have potassium permanganate. Now, potassium permanganate is a very, very useful and good thing to have in your kit. Granted, you usually don't need a jug this size, but potassium permanganate is a pelletized form, or a crumble, basically, powder, that's used a lot of times in swimming pools like a shock. It purifies water. If you take a water bottle, something this size, and you take a couple of grains of that potassium permanganate and put it in there, literally just a couple little grains, put it in there, shake it, it'll turn kind of a purple or a pink, and let it sit for about 10 minutes like that. If it's pink, it's safe to drink, right? It's not going to hurt you at all. It's like swimming pool water. But you're going to use a very, very, very small amount, because you don't need any more than that. But an extra bonus that you can use with potassium permanganate, if you use equal parts of the potassium permanganate and regular granulated sugar. There's several other things you can use to get the same effect too, but if you take equal parts regular sugar and potassium permanganate, mix them together and cause a little bit of friction with them, basically put your sugar down, put the potassium permanganate on top of it, stir it in, and rub a stick back and forth across it, or sometimes a stone back and forth across it. Just get a little bit of friction on that. You'll activate it, and it will basically a fire starter. It'll catch on fire. If you use something like antifreeze, the glycerin in the antifreeze will do the same thing, but that self-ignites. Take the potassium permanganate, put a little bit down, cause a little bit of a well in the center of it, basically by pouring a little pile and putting your thumb in it to get a well in it. Put some antifreeze in that and let it sit for a second. It sometimes will take a little bit. You think nothing's going to happen, then all of a sudden you've got a pretty intense eruption of flame there. It's not like Hiroshima, but you'll get a pretty good flame. Burns very, very hot. I like to use sugar packets. Why? That's a pre-measured amount of sugar. It's a teaspoon. So I can take a teaspoon of granulated sugar and a teaspoon of potassium permanganate and put it in a container together, but separate. And I have a way of starting a fire that's very reliable. How do I like to carry that? Take a condiment packet. If you take that condiment packet when it's empty, put your sugar packet down inside it, and then put a teaspoon of potassium permanganate in it. Use a pair of pliers or whatever, pinch it shut, and burn the top together. While it's burning, press it and seal it just like you do a pinch straw. Now I've got a watertight sealed container that has a packet of sugar and a teaspoon of potassium permanganate. Very easily you could put both in a separate straw put a straw inside something like this. But the Mylar packaging on this means it's airtight, it's watertight, and it doesn't get affected by sunlight. This is a great way to carry a lot of different things. I'll go into more detail with other stuff later on. But right now, this has a sugar packet and a teaspoon of potassium permanganate in it, and it's been resealed. You can see where it's been sealed there. This is a fire starter that I can carry in my wallet. Thanks. Give it a try. And I'll have it in the comments. I'll have a little video showing how to put this together and how to ignite it. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you later.